Hey, welcome to live program of the Dwell Youth Ministry. Dwell Youth Ministry is a ministry of First Congregational United Church of Christ here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And I want you to know that you are welcome here. I know this is a digital space because we are taking precautions to be as safe as possible during this pandemic, which is surging once more across the United States, including here in Colorado. So we are being safe by staying socially distant, well, physically distant, because we want to remain socially together, which is part of the reason why we're here doing this, is because we want to remain connected. So this is going live on Instagram and YouTube, and you can rewatch it on YouTube if you want to. Uh, but I want you to know that you are welcome here, no matter who you are, no matter who you love, no matter what you believe. You are worthy of being celebrated and respected. There is, it's good to see you too, Matt. There is nothing that can prevent you from being a part of us. You are welcome here, and I'm excited to have you here. Um, Tonight, we're going to be doing some things. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a meditation again, talking about, after that, we're going to be talking about our feelings. But first, I want to get through some announcements. This is a holiday week, uh, and yeah, we're still doing ministry now, and we're going to be continuing to do it through the month of December, taking a week off at the end. Um, but for the next few weeks, we're going to be still gathering together on Zoom and on this. Um, Mondays, would love to see middle schoolers at 7 o'clock. We're meeting on Zoom. Tuesdays, 7 o'clock. High schoolers, that's when we're meeting together. Um, and then on Wednesdays, until I think we might change this date soon, um, we're meeting at the Cozy Corner, which is just a time where we can get together and chat. You can pop in and out. It's like a coffee shop feel. Feel free to come on Zoom and do homework, chat, play some music, do whatever you want, really. It's free time. So Monday, middle school. Tuesday, high school. Wednesday, the Cozy Corner from 2 to 4 o'clock. And then Wednesdays at 7 o'clock, we're meeting right here, right now. So those are the announcements out of the way. Um, let's go ahead and take a moment of meditation. Just a few moments of silence where we can breathe together, because this world is a very busy and hectic place, especially during the holidays. So I want to take a moment to be silent. Silence is important. So go ahead and take a moment to do that now. Focus on your breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. If your mind wanders, that's okay. But try to clear your minds and just focus on your breath. Isn't it nice to just pause for a moment? We tend to fill our days with noise or with a screen, which ironically we're on a screen right now. I get that. Um, but we tend to fill our days with so much. And I think it's important for us to slow down and to just breathe. It helps calm our emotions. It helps calm our worries. And it helps keep us centered on this moment. We can worry about the past or we can worry about the future, but the past is past and the future isn't even real yet. What is real is right now. And right now, we're together, digitally connected by a screen, but we're together. This moment is for us. So, like I mentioned earlier, I wanted to talk about our emotions tonight. The holiday season is here for many of us. Whether you celebrate many or any holidays is really up to you. Um, but there is this common occurrence that happens at this time of year for many of us: the holiday blues. For as long as I can remember, I get sad at this time of year, especially as we approach New Year's. I couldn't tell you why I get sad, um, or maybe melancholy is a better word. But all I know is that I get this same feeling every single year at this time. This sadness, this moroseness, this melancholy. And perhaps you get this way too. Even though all the expectations are that you're supposed to be happy and joyous during the holidays, for a lot of us, we get sad. Perhaps this is the story for you. Well, you're not alone. This is a common feeling that one can only assume is going to be even more prevalent this year because of 2020. It's been a crazy year for all of us. So we can probably expect that the holiday blues are going to be an even greater thing for a lot of us. So many of us have this weird relationship with our feelings, thinking they're bad or even unnecessary. Uh, I felt that way for the longest time, having a very strange relationship with my own anger and my own sadness, not wanting to feel either, but feeling both to an extreme. So tonight, I want to talk about our feelings and why they are so important. Our feelings are fundamental to us as human beings. We feel because that's how we're created. Uh, our feelings are not in accidents of circumstance. No, they are exactly what we're supposed to be experiencing, especially when it comes to how we interact with the world around us. We process life events through and with our feelings. We, we can't separate what it is to be human uh, from what it is to feel. And because of that our humanity is fundamentally good, I believe that our feelings are fundamentally good as well. Yes, even the quote unquote bad ones. Feelings like sadness, happiness, or anger tell us about something. And it's important to listen to these feelings. Sadness reminds us what matters to us, what is important to us. Because we don't get sad about something we don't care about, right? No, we get sad about things that we do care about that are super important to us. Happiness is, it's obviously a positive experience. We love to be happy, even though it's a fleeting feeling. Happiness can inform us that something is good and can create a lot of positive things in our lives. So happiness is a good feeling. It's a good experience. Anger is kind of the opposite. It's always so often seen as a negative feeling. But anger isn't a bad feeling. I don't think it's a negative feeling at all. The feeling of anger can be triggered when we feel unsafe, when there is danger present to us, either to us or to those close to us. It's an attempt to protect ourselves or others from danger, and that's not a bad thing. Anger or sadness isn't bad. Feelings are not bad in and of themselves, but they can certainly be used to destructive ends. But the feelings themselves are not bad. Take anger, for example. There are plenty of reasons to be angry. You can be angry about big companies carelessly acting and accruing so much wealth while damaging the world around us, adding to climate change. You can be angry about a few people who are getting richer and richer, earning billions of dollars, even amidst a pandemic, while so many of us are suffering and have to decide between getting medical care and putting food on the table that week. We can also be angry about how racism is so prevalent in our society through our policing or unequal treatment in housing or the wealth gap between white folks and black folks and Latinx folks and all other kinds of people. Racism is prevalent, and we should be angry about those things. So no, anger isn't a bad feeling, but at the same time, we all know individuals that their anger flares uncontrollably and they lash out at those around them violently. They become a channel for their anger rather than being able to control their anger and using it as a tool. Anger doesn't have to be explosive to be angry. Sometimes you can see it when someone's face starts to flush red or when they fall silent and their lips purse. Anger is a genuine feeling, but if we can't control it, it becomes a weapon that can destroy. And violence is not okay. Violence harms, and we should avoid violence at all costs. So when our feelings are left uncontrolled, they in turn control us. That includes anger, that includes sadness, that includes even happiness. When we are controlled by these feelings, bad things ensue. So it's important to be mindful of our emotions, to be mindful of our feelings, if we continue to squash our feelings down or continue to ignore our feelings, it's inevitably going to take place that our feelings will control us. So we need to be mindful of what and how we feel. It's okay to feel feelings. It is often a narrative in our society that someone who is masculine shouldn't feel feelings besides like anger and aggression. Um, that's not okay. We're allowed to be sad, fellow masculine people. It's okay. It's good to feel sad. I want you to feel all your feelings and be mindful of them. Because when we ignore them, bad things happen. So during this holiday season, as some of us begin to feel melancholy and sadness and even anger, don't be harsh to yourself. Allow yourself to feel those and let it inform something about you or about your situation. Your feelings are good. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to feel all these things. Be mindful of them so they don't control you, okay? This is fundamental to us as humans. Well, that's all I have for us tonight. So I want to leave you with this benediction of sorts. Benediction is a really fancy word that just means good words. Bene meaning good, and dict meaning words. So I'm going to leave you with these good words. It's okay to feel. Your feelings